This box feels like there's nothing in there. It's so light. It's like, Hermès, are you scamming me? I hope it is a pleasant surprise for you guys. Hi guys, welcome back. I know some of you have been waiting to unbox this with me for a couple of weeks now, and I just have to share that with you guys because you guys are like my family. As I make videos every week for you guys, I have to share that unfortunately my little family, we all did catch COVID-19. So for the remainder of the week, I've been just staying home, quarantining, and trying to, recover. So the video got a little bit delayed as I wanted to kind of share this unboxing with you guys last week. Guess what? Now it is a time to do it because it's never too late to unbox any orange boxes, right? And honestly, from all of the orange boxes that I've unboxed on the channel, this box feels like there's nothing in there. It literally is so light. It's like, Hermès, are you scamming me? From what I know, I hope it is a pleasant surprise for you guys, as this contains one of the newest relaunch of a micro bag, and it is very special. I cannot wait to get into all of the details with you guys and share with you like the design inspiration and the size and a little bit of history about this particular bag. And if this is the first video you're watching on the channel, my name's Vivian and I do all the videos on my first luxury, where I share lots of luxury in-depth reviews, luxury insights, and also experiences. So if this is the area of topic that you're interested, don't forget to subscribe, and also give this video a thumbs up if you like Hermès unboxing, because I will be sharing a lot more exciting stuff on the channel with you guys. And without further ado, let's open her up. If you are a return viewer, you know that I used to love, setting up this box on its own and just give you guys a complete unboxing moment by itself. But lately, I just feel like I should unbox it with you guys. It is just more personable and more fun, and we can talk through this process. So this was actually sent to me, and I shared with you guys who follow me on Instagram from when my SA texted me, hey, I have a surprise for you. Would you like to come in and take a look? And I go, can you just show me what it is? Once I saw that, I was like, you remember that I like little bags. So my fascination with tiny bags went from Chanel to Hermès, and my Hermès SA now knows that. So let's just undo the honor. And while this box feels like there's nothing in there, I certainly hope what I expected is in here. And let's open it up. All right, the first page flipped to self-open. We also have a couple more things. And if you hear some noises in the background, our gardener next door is working. And also my voice is so super sexy right now. It's COVID raspy. So just bear with me. And voila. It's a tiny little bag lying in here. And let's see what it is. At least there's something in there, so it's not like empty for nothing. Wow, it's so little. Littler than I think. So here it is. Wow, it is really tiny, smaller than the bag stuffer, if you have bag stuffers at home for references. This is literally regular size, bag stuffer. And voila, this is and this is my newest possession from Hermès. Let me introduce you officially a 2022 limited edition Hermès Picotin in size 14, and it's literally just called the micro size Picotin. I've showed you guys the preview of this bag on the season preview on the channel before, so it also comes in two other colors. One of them is, I think, mauve sylvestre, and also there's a chai color with pink floral print. But this is one of my favorite. It is, I believe, the nata leather with a green color floral print. And this particular bag is released just as of this month, at least in the US, and it is priced at $3,200 US. I know, it's costing more than a Picotin 18, as I just shared a Picotin 18 unboxing with you guys on the channel. You know that that one was around 2,900. Yeah, that bag is under 3K with the price increase, while this Picotin 14 is now costing a lot more. But anyway, she is just screaming for attention, isn't it? Like, just if I place it right next to my head, it's approximately the same size and the same length as my face. She is honestly so cute. And let me see what is in this bag here. There's some plastic in here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. And I just have my lock and the key, I guess. Okay. This is in palladium hardware, obviously. The rest of the design is pretty much the same. And I have just put it through, and she is like a toy, which is what I like. Because sometimes bags do not have to be practical, but this one, it's got such a full volume. The design of the body is going to fit quite a lot of things. In fact, I have my iPhone here. A quick little what fits in my bag, and the first debut has to be compared with iPhone because this is the most relevant sizes that we can get with you guys watching in front of the camera. So voila, it fits in here perfectly, just like the size that I need, because I personally think Picotin 18 is almost a little big, but I do like that it is very small yet practical over here, and you can literally hide the iPhone. It's gonna go MIA in the Micro 14. So this is that. And a little bit of the history about Picotin 14. It is actually not a brand new size that Hermès is introducing. I believe the brand decided to discontinue the size 14 as of 2010 for whatever reason. Maybe they already know that they're going to plan a relaunch that features this very special print over here. From what you can see, this silk print of the little floral is actually made up with all the little horseshoes as the edge of the flower, and right in the center of the flower is actually a little stud that is also a Hermès house motif. There are 6 horseshoes that's made up the outline of each flower, and there are quite a lot of prints on here. And in the middle, it has that very lovely little stud as the center of the flower. And on the inside, it's once again typical Picotin. It's just this raw piece of leather unfinished. It's treated obviously, but left purposely raw like this. So every time you reach in, you feel the soft texture of the bag. And I know you guys like to use bag stuffers. I am actually not sure if there's going to be any bag stuffer made for this one, but naturally it is a very structured bag. You can see, like, no matter how I push it, pretty much, or as if right now, as it's still fresh, holding its shape really well. And there is a little strap that you can put through little metal ring over here, and that's where you can put your little lock with a key and just lock it up, if you will. That is a very simple, quick review of the Picotin 14 over here. And now let's dive into the details and take a closer look at all of the beautiful details of this new micro bag. Closing in on the pattern here, you can see the pattern is made of all the daisy flower outline, and this is a silk print that consisted of all of these horseshoes. There are 6 of them that made up this daisy flower with a center stud. And also, like I mentioned, the inside of the bag is pretty much the natural finish of a piece of leather, so you can see all the edges and the natural state of it. Moving on to the handles on the Picotins are pretty stiff. As you see, most of the time the handles are standing on its own. I did a fun little experiment here because the bag itself is pretty thin, so even though when I was pinching it, the handles still stayed up pretty well, so it's very structured. This is the base of the Picotin, just like all of the other styles. This is where the brand put the Haas stamp. A little Picotin fun fact: this micro size one does not have any feet, while the other bigger sizes all come with feet. Do you really want to know how little this bag is? Just give me a second. And voila, here's the magic. It is literally as tall as a water bottle. If you have the water bottle at home, you can see the reference. Here's another immediate comparison for you guys. If some of you think Birkin 25 is too small, the micro size is definitely the next level because it's half of its height. And of course, I have to compare it with an item that maybe a lot of you guys own as well, a Calvi card holder. If it lies down, the Calvi pretty much takes up the whole base of the bag. And if it stands up, it pretty much looks like this. And I also have placed in my iPhone 13 Pro as a reference. So this way you can really see what both of them look like inside the bag. The iPhone does stick out a little bit, but I don't think it's blocking anything or in the way of anything. So here's a very brief size comparison for you guys. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in today and allowing me to share the unboxing of my newest possession. And I'm super excited as I have a couple of other things on my wish list that has not come in yet. So I'm patiently waiting for my essay to call me up. And like I shared with you guys with Hermès, I've been pretty patient, and most of the time it's because I do my homework and find out what I really like. Then I talk to the essay about, what is realistic as to getting, a hold of the items that I like. So I don't really put in requests all that often, but I do have a few things on my mind that I absolutely would love to collect from the brand. So I'm super, super happy that, my essay reached out to me with this Picotin, as I have seen Xiaohongshu, and which is the red book. It's like Chinese version of Instagram that people have been receiving their micro bags. And I go, US always seem to have, the later shipment after Europe and Asia, then it comes to the US. So I didn't know how long I was going to wait, but at the end of the day, I'm really glad that I think for the first wave, I did get my hand on the Picotin 14, which I feel very special about. And I think she's going to stay in my collection for a long time because I love white color, and this is my first nata colored leather. So I am super excited, and I cannot wait for her to make more debuts on Instagram and show you guys how it really goes with her on my style journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you liked today's video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now because it really supports the channel. I cannot wait to share more unboxings and exciting news with you guys on the channel. Take care, guys. Bye.